Hi, I'm Laura, and my family and I own Rethunk Junk by Laura. We have a fabulous furniture paint line, and we're going to talk a little bit today about how easy it is to glaze. Our furniture paint is different than other lines because we don't have a wax. Wax is a petroleum-based product and you can't seal over it, so we chose to get that same look using glazes, which are very, very easy to use. This little table, one of the reasons I chose it, and I should have a screwdriver to open the drawer, one of the reasons I chose it was because a lot of people ask what our paint will stick to, and it will stick to almost anything, and this particular piece actually is one that was put together, and you probably can't see it from there, but it actually has ABCD stickers where you assemble it. It is not real wood, but it looks beautiful now. It has been painted with robin's egg. It's got 2 coats of robin's egg everywhere there, and the top of it we have 2 coats of semi-sweet on the top. So those are the 2 colors we used. I'm going to distress it, and then we're going to put the glaze on, which is really, really easy to do. So for distressing, an electric sander, and we use 80 grit sandpaper, and just hit the high points. It's personal preference, and here we go. Now we're ready to glaze. Dust the piece off so that you're not glazing with paint crumbs all in it. And then you use a paintbrush to apply the glaze and a damp rag. Get it wet, but wring it out really, really well so it's just lightly, lightly damp to blend/erase the glaze when you put it on. That allows you to get it in all the cracks, all the creases, and put it exactly where you want it. So we start with the glaze. We have a dark glaze that's formulated to look good over all of our paint colors. Doesn't work with the black and brown because you don't really see it, but it looks great with the others. Now this is the part where everybody goes, you ruined your piece. Because that looks really dark. But then you take your rag and you can remove as much as you want. See how much prettier it looks with the top now. It looks really rich and very custom. And don't worry about painting it on really carefully. Work a section at a time. But you just kind of want to slap it on there. The brush is just to apply it. It's not to do any kind of real paint job with it. It's just to get it on there. And you've got playtime to get it squished in the cracks. And usually best after you paint to wait an hour or so to glaze. One of the questions we get is how long do you have to wait? You just have to wait till the paint's really dry. If you don't, then it can pull the paint off just because it hasn't had time to cure and really stick on there, and you're adding more moisture to the piece when you glaze. So that is the process for glazing. And I'm gonna do half of this base here so you can kind of see what it looks like next to each other, glazed and unglazed. My daughter is a master glazer, and she says the trick is to make sure that you fold your rag into a square, and she's right, because otherwise the edges of the rag drag through what you've glazed and it's not very pretty. So there you have glazing. Ta-da! What are we looking at? Oh, I had a drip. All right, better? All right. And piece de resistance is the hardware. Ta-da! There we go.